So I just choked on my coffee. That's that's always fun. Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Savannah Liddell, and if you're returning, then welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about KKW Beauty. Now, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what that is, it's Kim Kardashian West's beauty. So she has her own makeup line. She's had it out for a couple years now, but it just launched in Ulta, so I got my hands on it. I got to play with it a little bit in store, and I decided to buy all the products that I could buy and do basically kind of like a full face of KKW Beauty. So if you've been interested to see how her stuff really performs, because you know I'm going to be completely honest, then stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, stop for a moment, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, make sure that you hit the bell, that way you never miss a video from me. Give this video a thumbs up, leave some comments below, tell me what you think, tell me what you want to see next, all that good stuff. And then last but not least, make sure that you follow me on my Instagram at, I forgot my Instagram name. Make sure you follow my new Instagram, Vanna Liddell. It's her right here. So I filmed this video last night, was gonna edit it today. It was trash. Like the visual, it was not visually pleasing. Side note, I do have eczema, so I wore a shirt that was showing it, and it. Okay, so side note, I just want to note that the reason why my face looks lighter than my neck is obviously because I have eczema, and she was flaring. I mean, when I first filmed this video, I mean, she was just living her best life, and I was not for it. So I put on a sweatshirt, and she was still living her best life on my neck. So I just want to say that is literally why my face is lighter than my neck. Otherwise, you know, my foundation matches. I just had to put that out there because I don't need y'all coming for me and trying to clock me. But yeah, anyways, back to the video. I just had to say that. So do not try to clock me in the comments because I will come for you, okay? I'm just kidding. But just like, don't hurt my feelings, okay? Bye. I was gonna try to just be like raw and real and just show you guys it, but it just was bothering me. And if it's bothering me, I know it's gonna bother you. So I decided to refilm it. So this is not a first impressions. I did my own foundation, obviously did my brows off camera, and I did put on some concealer. And so that's all I have on right now. First thing that we're gonna try out is gonna be her cream contour and highlight set. I got mine in the shade dark. Comes in these two stick forms. One is gonna be your contour, one's gonna be your highlight, and then there's two different sides. So we're gonna start with the dark contour. There's a side 1 and a side 2, and I'll just swatch it for you guys. This is what it looks like. This is dark 1. All right, and then this is dark 2. All right. Because I already did this before, I thought dark 1 was gonna be my contour shade, but it actually ended up being way too light. So I'm gonna use dark 2 to contour. I'm gonna move my little situation out the way. And yeah, I'm just basically gonna carve out my cheekbones. Not a bad shade. The formula is very creamy. It just glides on really easy. I'm not having any issues with that. And we're gonna try to contour our nose. I'm not really a nose contourer, but we're just gonna do it. So don't clock me if, you know, it looks a mess. We're a little chubby in the face. Gotta cut that off, cut the fat off. All right. So I just did the contouring, all went well. Now last night, I will tell you, when I was filming this, one of the sides broke. I didn't apply heavy pressure. I did it very light and it broke. So that was just, you know, made me feel away. So that's just something to be aware of. It didn't do that this time, which is great. The next thing I'm gonna use is the dark highlighter. This one is dark 1, this is dark 2. This one's more like a like a concealer type of color, and then this one down here is more like a highlight, like I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones. So we'll be using this later on, but I still want to swatch it for you beneath those other ones. So this is dark 1 of the highlight, and then this is dark 2. I'm really bad at this, wow. I'm just gonna draw it down the bridge of my nose, bring it on down. Okay, let's do the little flower figure on our face. I could highlight my chin, even though I really don't like highlighting my chin because it's already like pretty big to me. But what the hell, let's just do it. Highlight my cupid's bow a little bit. And voila, we are all contoured. And then I'm just gonna use my Real Technique sponge to blend everything out. Okay, it's blending out really easy, as you can see. No issues with that. You can use a sponge or a brush, whatever your preference is. I just saw a sponge in front of me, so that's what I used. I'm gonna use this Morphe M173 brush to blend out the nose contour, because I just feel like the sponge is just a little bit too much. So now I have the contour and highlight on. I'm gonna give you guys my little conclusion on this, because again, I tried this last night and one of the sticks did break on me. I didn't use a lot of pressure, and so for me, that alone just made me be like, no, it's a no for me. But I just don't feel like the sticks are that amazing or life-changing to make me rave about this. And again, the fact that it broke just made me say no. So for me, I don't feel like the contour sticks are necessary. And if you do decide to get it, I do think that you just want to make sure that you're careful with it. That way it doesn't break on you. So the next thing I'm gonna do, this is not a KKW product. It's actually her sister's product, which I actually really like Kylie's powder. So I'm just gonna use Kylie's setting powder in the shade Dark to just kind of set everything. So now that that's done, we're gonna move on, and now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. So, sorry. Now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow, and she had 2, maybe 3 palettes at Ulta, and this is the one that just spoke to me the most. This is called So Fire. Packaging is really cute. I have a story about this one too. So basically what happened was I had purchased this, and I opened it and noticed that 2 of the eyeshadows were like completely crushed. So I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. So I went back to Ulta, I exchanged it, and I wanted to check the palette, you know, to make sure the one that I exchanged it for wasn't broken. I kid you not. I kid you not. I opened 5 different palettes. They were all broken. Now, I don't know if this is anything to do with KKW Beauty or just how it was shipped, but either way, like, that's not okay. It's just not okay when you get broken makeup and then you see all of them are broken. But I am very understanding, things happen, but this was a little bit frustrating. All the palettes were basically broken except for this one, okay? This one wasn't broken. However, there were 2 shades, which this one you can see, it's crushed now. There was this shade and I think this one that if I were to tip this palette over, they would fall out. And that's basically what happened when I was filming last night. I tipped the palette over on accident and this guy fell out, but I put him back in. So that's just something I feel like you should not have to worry about. We're still gonna do a cute little eye look, nothing extravagant. I just want to be able to use the palette and show you guys on camera. These colors are beautiful. If you're a warm type of person, this is perfect for fall. I feel like she has a really great amount of mattes and shimmers, which is nice. And I love that she has a mirror, so if you want to travel with this, you can. The only thing I don't like when brands like put the names of the shades on the back, especially if you're like a YouTuber or, you know, you film things and you trying to communicate with your followers like what shade you're using, it's kind of hard. I want to just start with like a nice little transition shade. So I'm going to use this like kind of nude bone color. It's called Fiery Interruption. It's called Fiery Eruption, and I'm going to use my Morphe M532 brush and just put this in my crease. Okay, so next I'm going to use this orange, this pretty orange shade right here. It is called Fire. And I'm going to use my Morphe M573 brush, and I'm just going to put this all up in my crease. So far, I'm really loving the palette. I feel like the colors are really pigmented and they're blending out beautifully. Like, I haven't had any issues. So I just wanted to say that, but I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna go back in with that bone color and just kind of, since it's my transition shade, and just kind of blend out the edges a little bit so there's no harsh lines. So next I'm gonna go in with one of these darker shades. I think I'm gonna use this one right here. This is called I don't know. Girl, I don't know what this is called. I can't pronounce it, but I'm gonna use this one right here. And I'm gonna use that same Morphe M573 brush, and I'm just gonna focus that on the outer part of my eye to just add a little bit of dimension. Really loving how this is turning out. So again, I'm gonna go back into that bone shade and just blend out the edges. Okay, so next I think I'm gonna go in with this like orangey shimmer shade right here. It is called Molten Magma, and I'm gonna use my Morphe M124 brush, and I'm gonna put that all on my lid. Okay, so next for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go in with this really gold shade. It's called Lava right here. I'm just gonna pop that in that inner corner. Bam. Bam. Inner corner highlights are everything. They just, I cannot do a look without an inner corner highlight. You ever like create a look and you like it and you're like, oh yes, this is cute, and then you're like, but I want to add a little bit something more, but then you're like, the moment I add that little something more, it's gonna ruin the whole look, and I just had that moment, and I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna shut this palette, I'm gonna drop my brushes, and this is the look. But yeah, I really dig it. It's really cute. Other than it being broken, I really feel like that has something to do with the way that it was shipped. I don't follow everything. The music industry, the beauty industry is like coming full force. Like every brand has a new something launching, and I literally just at this point cannot keep up. And I can't keep up with all the tea on all the makeup. But I personally haven't heard anything bad about her eyeshadow palettes like being broken or anything crazy like that. So it kind of makes me feel like it had something to do with how it was shipped. That's the only bad part about the palette. I really like the eyeshadow palette. Huge thumbs up. I think you should get it. Just be cautious. Make sure that you check your palette, make sure it's not broken. That's what any palette. So I just put on some black eyeliner off camera, and so now I'm gonna jump into her eyeliner. I think she has 3 different ones available at Ulta. I picked up the one in copper. This is what it looks like. I'll do a little swatch. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This is what copper looks like. This is not retractable, so you do have to sharpen it. Okay, so this is what the eyeliner looks like. The eyeliner was pretty good. It was very creamy, and it just glided on really easy. Now, am I like obsessed or like so impressed with this? Not really. It kind of looks like the shimmer shadow. Like I feel like I could have just put an eyeshadow on a brush and just went under with it. I don't really think it's necessary, but the formula is not bad. It glided on really nice. So I'm not gonna do lashes today because she actually has a mascara, which I don't think I realized that she had mascara. So I wanted to try this. It comes in one shade as far as what Ulta carries. There's just a black mascara. This is what the brush looks like on it. Let me get it open for you. So this is the brush. I have really curly lashes. And so wands like the brushes like really kind of thicker brushes scare me because my lashes are like baby lashes. But we're gonna try this out. Let's see. So far so good. The formula seems pretty nice. And I actually like the brush. It's not overpowering and getting on my eyelid, which is great. I feel like this would give you a lot of volume, so if you're looking for that, you might want to try this. And I think this was only $10 if I'm not mistaken, so it's really not pricey. I feel like it's like right in the drugstore price of mascaras. Like if you buy a L'Oreal mascara, it's gonna be like $8 or $9. So I feel like this is definitely like a drugstore price for a mascara. So yeah, if you're just looking to try out different mascaras, I think you should give this a try. It's not bad. So next I'm gonna go back in with this highlight. I'm gonna use side 2 of the highlight. And I think I'm just gonna use it a little bit on my nose. I love a good nose highlight. This one's okay. It's not really doing much for me, to be completely honest. I'm gonna put a little bit above my cheekbones, and I am gonna go back in and blend this out, of course. I don't even know if you can really see it, but blends out easy, but I feel like it kind of disappeared. Like I can honestly barely see it. So yeah, that was okay. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to my favorite part, which is the lips. I did buy her lip liner in nude 3, so this is what it looks like. Doop. I'm just gonna do a little swatch on my hand. That's nude 3. I know, I'm terrible at swatches, guys. Don't judge me. So her lip liners are extremely creamy. Like they glide on. They're very creamy, which I like. I like a good in between. Like I like obviously for my lip liners to be creamy, but I don't want them to be too creamy. Like I want them to be a little bit dry, but creamy, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just ignore what I'm saying. I look psycho right now, so let's go ahead and go into the lipstick. This is what the lipstick looks like. The packaging is really cute. I really dig this clear packaging. And this is in nude 7. I really wanted nude 8, but it was all sold out, so I went for nude 7. I went ahead and just added some little rhinestones because that's just my aesthetic right now. But yeah, I really like the lipstick and the lip liner together. It's really pretty. The lipstick's just like glided on. It's very pigmented. It's very comfortable. It's a cream lipstick. And if you like don't like matte and you're looking for something moisturizing, this is it, girl. I really dig the lipsticks. I give it a thumbs up. I think you should try it out. I hope that this video gave you a little bit of guidance on what to try out, what to stay away from. If you've been interested in trying out KKW, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Keep it real, keep it trill. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you follow me on Vanna on my Instagram, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.